Concerned that he was not getting any younger, the king sought the traveler's advice on which of the two, Gomez the fighter or Otto the singer, would be the better choice to marry his daughter Charlotte and succeed him as king. Without sugarcoating his words, Traveler 1 bluntly criticized the king to his face, calling him a terrible ruler for entrusting such a crucial decision to someone he had known for barely a day. Having said his piece, he simply went on his way. When the next day came, everyone gathered once again to hear Charlotte's decision. Finding one suitor too smelly and the other interested in nothing but singing, Charlotte decided to marry neither. Instead, she chose Traveler 1 as her partner for a double. Having spoken with Traveler 1 the night before, Charlotte realized that no one except him had ever truly considered her feelings or opinions. Perplexed by Charlotte's remarkably keen sense of smell, the smelly man revealed himself to be an enemy and went on a rampage. Seizing the opportunity, Traveler 1 taunted him into helping fulfill his wish with Charlotte. However, when push came to shove, Charlotte realized she wasn't ready to die after all, as she still had a duty to protect her people. With the help of Travelers 2 and 3, the smelly man was defeated. Charlotte and the king mended their relationship with a promise to communicate better in the future, bringing the story to a happy ending. Now, back to the main story. On a certain rainy day, Sensei and his lover were on their way to commit when they were visited by the ever-diligent Truck-kun. When Sensei came to, he found himself lying in unfamiliar surroundings. What he had assumed to be the afterlife turned out to be another world entirely. He was greeted by Annette, a guide for transported newcomers, who explained that he was now in a world called Zauberberg and had been chosen as its hero, with a mission to save it. Despairing over his failure to end his own life, Sensei rejected the grand scheme and meekly set off in search of another place to die. Along the way, he came across Tama, who was in a pinch. Far from being any help, Sensei ended up joining her as a captive of the Death Tree. As it drained their life force, he welcomed what he believed would finally be his long-awaited death. Instead, the tree was unintentionally defeated after absorbing the poison that had built up in his body due to excessive drug consumption. And just like that, he failed to die once again. On the other hand, charmed by Sensei's unmotivated, pathetic nature, a stark contrast to the arrogant heroes she was used to, Annette used protecting him as an excuse to leave her post as a guide and join him on his journey. Together with Tama, the three of them set off on their adventure. Meanwhile, the thought that his lover might have also been transported to the same world gave Sensei a new glimmer of hope, rekindling his wish to once again commit with her upon their reunion.